Welcome everybody to Canadian Yorker here, and I am back with another video talking about soccer. And in this video, I'm going to be covering the United States Women's National Team, soccer team, in this video. And this is going to be talking about the development that happened on Wednesday, this past Wednesday last week. I believe it was on the 27th or I think it was the 28th of last week in February, because with the United States women's national soccer team played against Japan, and in that game, yes, it was the 27th, Wednesday, February 27th. The United States played against Japan, and in the SheBelieves Cup in San Diego, California. So up until that point, the United States has been on a roll. The United States played against Colombia and against Australia in the SheBelieves Cup, and the United States defeated Colombia and Australia in the SheBelieves Cup, and so the United States played this game uh, against um, Japan, and Japan is coming in on a hot streak by itself, playing against Colombia and defeated Colombia in 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 this game against Colombia. So in this article written on ESPN.com that was written on February 27th, 2025, um, Japan beat the United States 2-1 at the SheBelieves Cup in San Diego on Wednesday to end the American streak of 5 straight trophies at the annual tournament, and hand manager Emma Hayes her first defeat since taking charge of the US women's national team. The result was a measure of revenge for the first-time winner Japan, which lost 1-0 to the United States in the quarterfinals of the 2024 Olympics, as Hayes led the team to the gold medal in Paris. Japan got off to a dream start in the second minute, when U.S. goalkeeper Jane Campbell collided with one of her defenders in front of goal, and Yuka Momiki gathered the ball and fired it into an open net for the early lead. The United States regrouped under heavy pressure from Japan and quickly tied the game when Ali Sentnor, who sent her first goal for the Americans on Thursday against Colombia, picked up a ball from Katarina Macario and calmly curled a shot past Ayaka Yamashita to make it 1-1 just before the 15-minute marker. Japan started the second half just like it did the first, with an early goal. Campbell kept out a great free kick by Japan, but her save fell right to the feet of Toko Koga, who slotted home the rebound to give her team a second lead of the game. Despite numerous second half changes, the U.S. women's national team couldn't find a way back into the game, as Japan saw out a convincing win to make it 3-3 after victories over Australia and Colombia in its first two games of the tournament. The U.S. women's national team finished the tournament with 2 wins and 1 loss. Prior to the loss to Japan, Hayes had won 15 and drawn 2 of the first of 17 matches she coached since her tenure as U.S. manager started in June 2024. The U.S. team was playing in the tournament without the trio of Mallory Swanson, Trinity Rodman, and Sophia Smith-Wilson. Rodman is rehabbing a back injury. Smith was not yet in game form, and Swanson was out for personal commitments. Japan was coming off a 4-1 victory over Colombia on Sunday. Mina Tanaka, who plays for the Utah Royals in the National Women's Soccer League, led all players with 4 goals and 3 assists. So Japan's coming in hot. And Japan is like the nemesis of the U.S. women's national team. Japan has beaten the U.S. twice before. I have seen it happen. Japan beat the U.S. for the Women's World Cup title. I saw that game. I also saw the game. I believe Japan also beat the U.S. for the gold medal before once. But the U.S. got payback and defeated Japan in for the gold medal. And like it said in the article, the U.S. defeated Japan in the quarterfinals to go on and win the gold medal in the Olympics. So, there is no love lost between the United States, the U.S. women's national team, and Japan. These two teams are rivals. Let's not make no mistake about it. I think it's great that the U.S. women's national team has a rival, because let's face it, the U.S. women's team, all this time they have been dominant as a dominant team, and it's great to see that the U.S. has rivals out there that are just as good as them or even better. But the U.S. definitely lost this one. Just want to take on the chin, but you just have to move forward. The Women's World Cup is coming up in 2027 in Brazil, so the U.S. women's team has to prepare for that and also prepare for the Olympics as well. It's the Summer Olymics, so they got a lot to look up for. Japan won this one this time, and just have to see how things go going forward with these teams. And not only these other teams, Colombia and Australia also lost. For Colombia, their record in the SheBelieves Cup is 1 win, 2 losses. And I believe Colombia may have gotten one of the wins against Australia, because the Australia women's team have 0 wins, 3 losses. Australia lost 3 times. Colombia won once and lost twice. So Japan and the United States are the powerhouse teams in the SheBelieves Cup. So you have to see how things gonna move going forward. And all of these teams have to prepare for the World Cup and also prepare for the Olympics after that. So we have to see how things are going forward. Hope you guys like and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys in the next video.